Welcome. What we're doing today is we're doing a clean installation of CentOS. We're doing a clean installation of CentOS, and we're in the server's boot menu. It's important if you're installing CentOS from a CD to set the CD as the first boot priority, or the server will just boot into whatever the current operating system is. So it's saving configuration and exiting, and now we're going to wait for it to boot back into the current operating system. This video is brought to you by Sanity Inc. You can view our products and services at cpanelhosting.com. Also, what you're looking at is a KVM device, not the virtualization technology, but the technology that allows you to remotely view your server as if you are in front of it. But you can do that from, let's say, your workstation, or even, at your home. You can do it. Basically, you can do it from anywhere with a computer and JavaScript enabled computer. And server's booting back up. And we'll just go through the process. And now we're beginning. This is the screen you'll see when you're putting into CentOS. Now we're going to select install or upgrade an existing system. You can do basic video driver as well. Doesn't servers are not really this type of server is a production server for websites, not a gaming server. So video driver is not really important, just say. Alright, you're just looking at it booting up. Now this is the pre-login. This is the simple CentOS booting. It's booting into the CD, the installer. Alright, now do you want to test the media? No, we don't. We're going to choose to skip this. And we wait for the next screen. Once that comes back up, I'll guide you through it. Yes, sometimes it does take this long for it to actually read the DVD. We're not doing a network installation. This is actually via the CD. It's literally plugged into the server via a USB device. So, yes, it does take this long. Perhaps I should put some music in the background, huh? Alright, let's play some music in the background. Here we go. Welcome to CentOS 6. Alright, now we're going to begin our installation. Now, if you've ever done an installation locally, meaning on your computer for Windows, it's very much the same thing. What I'm selecting here is just English. Obviously, if your language is different, you'd select different language. Now, what type of device will your installation involve? Basic storage device. Basically, if you're not sure, right? If you have a SCSI or a SAN drive, or if you're not sure what type of drive you have, you probably should just select basic, and that'll bring you into another menu. So we're gonna select basic, right? Because it's the easiest, and the operating system will help you. As you can see here, the operating system is examining the storage device to determine how to proceed. We want to do a fresh installation, so we're going to proceed with that. And we need to select the host name for the server. This means a host name could be server 123.cpanel hosting.com. Server 123.cpanelhosting.com. Great. And now we hit next. What is that? The hosting, by the way, is just a way to identify the server for yourself. And it does require another step. You have to add an A record for that particular, subdomain. Alright. That was selecting the time zone. Now we're selecting a root password. It's always recommended to put multiple characters there. I mean, to really secure your server, you need firewall, etc. But for now, we just want to select a password that is not too simple, meaning something like password wouldn't be really a secure password. You'd want something with both upper, lowercase, and special characters like the pound or hashtag, and mixture of everything with at least 12 to 18 characters long. That's what we recommend. For the test case, we're just going to put something very simple, and you'll see the operating system will even warn you and let you know, hey, your password's kind of weak. And see, the operating system warns you and says you have a weak password. But so, for the purposes of this video, we're just going to proceed. But as stated, you should always use a password 12 to 18 characters long. Letters, numbers, special characters, and upper and lowercase. It helps because when hackers run algorithms, it makes it harder for it to get into your server. Now, what type of installation would you like? The install we're going to do is basically we're going to use all the space. Okay, you can also create your own partition, which we're not going to do, but you can. If some of you seen Windows, you can do that, but we're going to use all this space. All right. Go right, changes to disk. Hit enter on that, and let it format. Now, because we selected use all space, right? What it's doing, it's creating a default partitioning setup. Which works for most cases. Some people, however, do require some different partitions. In that case, a logical volume might not be with what you want. So you'd have to just create the partitions yourself, and that's okay. We can do that too, but that's a more advanced video for another time. For now, we're just waiting for the installation to complete, and we'll test and make sure everything works out okay afterwards. And I'm gonna play some music in the background to help speed things up. By the way, this video again is brought to you by Host NIT Inc. We power cpanelhosting.com. That's where you can view our products and services. And also, we power several other websites, but the main one we want to talk about here is cpanelhosting.com. Now, where CentOS is just what it's doing here. It's just gathering up all the information you've told it to install, and it's going to run them and complete the installation. Now, a more advanced video for another time would be a Pixie installation or network install. That is much faster. Of course, that's network dependent, but usually if your network's not clogged up, and your network shouldn't be clogged up, but if it's not clogged up, like I said, it'll make things a lot faster. Also, it can automate some of these tasks for you. That Pixie server or PXE is what you would call that type of server. An installation process. And here it's just simply installing the packages we told it to install in the previous steps. instead of making multiple videos, you can always just fast forward to these parts if you'd like. These are the boring parts where it just basically, does the installation stuff. Nothing too techy or advanced going on here. Alright, we're just waiting for this to complete. Once it does complete, we'll need to reboot our server. Then we'll see if the installation is complete. I mean, if it's successful and complete. Again, this video is brought to you by Host NIT Inc. You can view our products and services at cpanelhosting.com. And it's pretty much the last package it's installing right now. After this package, we'll get to a reboot screen. That'll tell us, hey, you need to reboot in order to complete the installation. And here we go. Congratulations, your CentOS installation is complete. Please reboot to use. And we're going to reboot. And the server is simply rebooting itself here. We might have to, the CD should have ejected after installation, so we don't have to change the boot order again, but generally I'd recommend doing that. We'll see what comes up right now for the video purposes again, and not stretch it any further. Also, while this is loading up, I'd like to add, if you'd like any type of tutorial video on anything related to web hosting or networking or IT related, because Host and IT Incorporated stands for Host Network Information Technology. We'd like to provide that for you. If you have any requests, please send them in to our support department. That's support@hostnit.com. Again, that's support@hostnit.com. Or you can go to contact.hostnit.com and you'll fill out the form there, and I can, once we get your requests, we'll create a video and upload it, and you'll be notified, and it'll be viewable publicly. Alright, now, moment of truth. Did we succeed in installing CentOS or not? The server is booting up pretty fast here now. Went through all the steps fast, so you probably missed them. What you should see next is there we go, login prompt. Now this is where you enter root. Sorry, that's a common problem with KVM sometimes, is the multiple keystroke error. Looks like I typed the password incorrectly. And we're in. This is your CentOS installation, basically. It's all command line, so if you don't know command line, then this is probably going to be troublesome for you. But the people that are watching this video are probably co-location providers or thinking about going into co-location. Whatever the case is, or even if you're just a dedicated server provider and you want to go into the offering dedicated services, maybe this video is for you. So you should know at least a few things anyways, just a few. This is our installation here, what it's mounted on, what it's created, and that's it. Again, this video is brought to you by Hosting IT Inc. That is, you can find our products and services advertised at cpanelhosting.com. And again, if you have any requests that you would like to see in a video, please send us the request at support@hostinit.com, and we'll go ahead and take those requests. Okay. Once we complete the request, you'll be notified of the status and where it's located. Alright? Thank you for watching. Have a good day.